Element of gambling and all this. James, how about your reaction to his strategy, and where could he improve?
Well, you know, it's hard to.
He's already got one of your picks, right? Fremont is a name you like.
Yeah, and I would even stick with that. But he's got the right strategy. You bottom fish, you play big, and you pray to your God at the end of the day that it will work.
Jeff, your reaction to Jim Barry? I know you like the retail space, but you haven't mentioned that name quite yet.
I'm not familiar with that stock, but I like the idea of keeping an eye on the earnings reports. And he also said he follows the market closely. And frankly, this is maybe 50% luck and 50% skill here in this game. And the people who study the market carefully are going to do better.
Just the willingness to devote the time. That's a great point. Let's get a question from our audience. Juby has a question on, I think, J&J, is it?
Yes. Could you comment about the healthcare and pharmaceutical sectors, especially the Johnson & Johnson?
Okay, James, we'll turn to you for that. Johnson & Johnson, you don't hear a lot about pharma when it comes to this contest because they're more of a defensive name. But what about J&J, and how about the sector in general?
Well, J&J and the sector are great companies. I mean, J&J is a brand new pick for Warren Buffett. You don't get, higher quality than that with Warren Buffett's putting his blessing on it. And he's making a big bet that the baby boomers are going to retire. They're going to need more health care. They're going to need more drugs. That said, you're never going to turn $1 million to $2 million in 2 weeks with J&J. So if you like the pharma sector, which I do, you could find a biotech stock like PGNX, Progenics. They just had a problem on one of their drug trials. They're going back in. They make money. They've got big partners. And I think the market's going to realize they overreacted. The stock's way down from its highs.
So maybe de-emphasize the defensive sector part of the play and go for more the volatile biotechs. Jeff, your reaction too. When you talk about Buffett, I mean, it's almost an indictment of a stock in the framework of this contest, isn't it?
Well, I think that you really want to go with the smaller stocks, not the large ones. And my rule of thumb is to stick with stocks with a market cap of under $7 billion.
Under $7 billion. And how low? What's the floor?
Well, in the contest, the floor is $500 million.
But your own personal floor on market cap?
That's fine.
500 million.
Oh, yeah, the closer to the bone, the better. Got it.